The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, Enewtabie here with the top 10 G.I. Joe classified figures of 2022. So everybody does these type of videos, but G.I. Joe has really been what I think is stellar performer this year. They've really done some great figures, and these are my top 10, going from 10 to number 1. And I'll just basically talk about some of the things I like, why I believe they're in the top 10 for me, and just some of the minor nitpicks and things I like. So just kind of give you the frame of mind for why I really like this line. Before we get started, if you have not, please go up there and hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm about 34 away, real close. I was trying to get it for the end of the year. We're not going to make it. It's just no way. But if you go up there and hit that subscribe button, you'll help me out quite a bit. Also got memberships available, super thanks, all that good stuff if you want to help out the channel. Also, check out the other Rejecticons. It's Cato's Collection Reviews, Larkin's Lair, and Sardonoon Spa 82. And we'll start with number 10, the G.I. Joe Retro Classified re-release of Gung-Ho. So this is what we should have got originally. One thing I like about the retros, they come with stands. They have file cards. They're on the old school card back. But this is what they really done a good job with. They made him the color he should have been. This is from the toon, the way that the figure looked as a toy. It doesn't come with a bunch of crazy weapons. It looks like a grenade launcher in a way. Close enough. The paint's very nice on the 40mm grenades. The vest, even I think the emblem in the chest, even though it's not the Eagle Globe and Anchor, it is larger and looks better than the original did. There's some nice touches of silver. Just overall around, I think this is a superior version to pick up. The original just did not do it for me. I picked it up, but I got rid of it just because I did not like the way it looked. Honestly, it just did not look good. This is what I wanted from the beginning, and they did a really good job. The face sculpt's on point. Just a lot of good things about it. I can't really have any complaints. Retro line, they've really done a good job with some of the figures they've done on that one. So that is number 10. That is Gung-Ho, and glad to have him. Number 9, Storm Shadow, G.I. Joe Retro Classified release. They did a winter version that I did not like. Hip joint there's. All right, the hip joint was a little wonky. Get that guy fixed. They did a winter version like they did before, Arctic Storm Shadow. And they're even doing, this is not the retro, but this is the classified. I don't know why I said retro. They're doing the retro, which I'm not sure what the difference is. But this is the Storm Shadow we wanted. All white, looks good. They've done the one from the movie, which looked like he rolled around in dirt. Comes with a bunch of cool weapons. The bow and arrow, a loose arrow, the different swords. Everything looks good. Even comes with like a little hood. Just don't have the hood. It's laying around somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But overall, I can't complain. I even did the little split toes things that the ninja shoes are, whatever they are. But yeah, this is a good figure. They really did a good job. Nice little detail. Like the way the suit works. The Cobra emblem looks good on it. The only thing I might with Arashikage on the wrist, I think that's what the retro has. But that would have been the one thing I think they could have included. Overall, a really nice figure, and I'm glad I got it because I bought the Arctic version. I just didn't like it. I don't know. It just wasn't doing it for me. And I also got the movie version, which I'm trying to get rid of, but nobody wants to get it. But yeah, it was, those were, I don't know, just not at the par. This is where it's at. This is the one it did for me. Number 9, G.I. Joe Classified. Number 8, the Bat. So they're doing multiple versions. I've already done a video on the Python Patrol version. I've got the Crimson Guard one coming. But they did a stellar job with this guy. Just from it comes with so many different accessories. The yellow, black, and silver looks fantastic. I mean, you can pop off this piece here and show the inner workings of the chest. Comes with damaged plate for the chest, damaged head. So, I mean, that's really the definition of an army builder. Everything looks pretty neat. Love the Cobra emblem on the shoulder. Then comes with all the weapon attachments. The only thing that I always thought maybe I would have liked is more of a chrome finish instead of the dark gray to the weapons. And that was something that maybe I would have liked to seen it a little bit more. But still, everything looks neat. We got flamethrower, we got the weapon, the claw, all that stuff plugs into the backpack. Tons of detailing. Everything looks really good. They're not that hard to find now. You can find them. So that is the one thing I really, really like. And they're doing different versions. I don't really buy army builders at all. My thing is like 2 is where I'm at on figures I like this. So I'll buy 2 Crimson Guard, 2 Bats, 2 Officers, that sort of thing. And that's the max I'll do. A lot of times I just get 1, unless it's just something I really like. But number 8 here is the Cobra Bat, and fantastic job. I really can't say anything bad about it at all. I mean, they really did a good job, and this is one of the better releases. Would have been higher on my list, maybe, but there's just some things that really just hit that nostalgia thing for me, man, that just really beat this guy out. But obviously a fantastic figure. Number 8, Cobra Bat. Number 7, Dusty. A lot of things I like about it. There is one major issue with this figure, and that's the hat. There is a way around it. I've done a video on it where you take the goggles and just put it underneath, and the hat fits much better. It doesn't wobble around. The reasons why I like this guy is I didn't ever had this figure as a kid, but I love the camo. The suit is different than a lot of the Joes where we're seeing, you know, the olive drab and the green and whatever. But I like that stuff. But this just stands out. We got a Desert Trooper. You know, the minor nitpicks, they could have used a little bit of paint on the backpack, that sort of thing. His weapon is fairly close to the FAMAS, maybe modified. Looks like part of HK2, so it's fine. Gear looks fine. Head sculpt is really good. The camo is really well done. The outfit, really love a lot of good things about this. The minor nitpick is that helmet. That helmet is just, I don't know what they were doing there on that one, why they went so big with it. I mean, without the goggles on underneath, that helmet will not stay on. It's just a wobbly mess. And I've seen that from a lot of people, so it isn't just like a one-off thing. But nice boot fit, the gear, everything looks really well packed, and the pants here with the pockets and everything. Nice job. One of the things that I really like, and we haven't seen much of, and I'm not sure if I've seen at all, is the uniform. Badges and whatever. Got the American emblem right there. I'm not sure if I've seen that before, but we got G.I. Joe, we got his name and everything. So can't say that I've seen that before. I may be wrong, but that's why this guy is number 7, Dusty. Really solid figure. Number 6, Stalker. Man, all right. So this guy gets into my list because one, his outfit is awesome. Comes with some great weapons. This is just a total nod to his original weapon, just like it. What was it? Is it the G3 or whatever? Looks just like it. He's got a variation of, I guess, like a 240 or something, with the belt fed magazine there. We've got a silencer here, pistol here with extended mag. You can plug weapons in the back. Pants and suit looks fantastic. Got the scarf, I can't think of the word. SCHE, the shamal. Yeah, I think that's right. Got the Ranger beret. You can almost even make out an emblem there a little bit. They did a little bit of a line, but this guy is really fantastic. Stalker was the first Joe I had as a kid. My mom bought from like Roses or whatever. It was like I had tons of Joes as a kid. I had like all the originals. I even had Cobra Commander ordered through Joe Points. You name it. The first 2 or 3 years, I had like every Joe. But really excited to get this guy. This is really just a total nostalgia bug right here with this guy. I wanted him for a long time, and they did a fantastic job with him. Really no complaints. My guy's got a little bit of a loosey knee here now for some reason. Didn't really have that to begin with, but maybe throw a little kiki on there, tighten it up. Web gear, everything looks fantastic. We got smokes, we got frag grenade, looks like. Knife on the side. I mean, he is loaded to bear, and just a total great figure. I mean, I don't know. Just love the way the pants fit on him, the suit. He's got like a serious look. He looks a little older than what I would necessarily like that if I had to pick out anything. But I mean, it's a determined looking face. They really did a solid job at that. And even got the little stripe going down the, I guess it's a scar or whatever. But nice figure. And that is Stalker, number 6. Number 5, Spirit, Iron Knife, and Freedom. So many things. So many things well done with this figure. Sniper rifle. The outfit is just basically spot on. We've got sergeant stripes here. I thought he was a warrant officer, but is that? Yeah. And then some emblem here with a tomahawk. We've got 2 different ways to use Freedom. You can either use them on the backpack or like extend the arm out and have him on the arm. Lots of gear. We've got pistols. We've got knives, 2 different knives. We got smokes, frags on here. The backpack comes with, it's black and brown. No, black and like a dark tan and a dark brown belt. We've got different color variation, red undershirt. Head sculpt looks great. The eagle is well done. The only thing, minor nitpick here, is the eagle ball joints on mine are super loose on the lower wings, and they just come off real easy. No real major issues with this figure at all. He just looks really well done. He's got gold bracelets on here. Lots of paint, lots of paint. Just looks really well done. They did an excellent job. The rifle looks fantastic. I mean, I don't know, man. This is top 5, and it was hard to narrow these down because there's a lot of good figures left to come that really do it for me. This is a solid figure. Silver belt buckle. Pants look fantastic. Boots look really well done. The ridges on the side of the boots. Some, things that you don't necessarily see or pick up. It's still doing that Joe communicator thing, and I wish they just stopped doing it. It's silly at this point. They don't need to do that. Get away from that. But even got like the eagle on the knife, like a decorative knife that looks fantastic. Just solid details. Look at the belts with the double holes right there for attaching gear. Lots of pouches. I think he's got a 45. Yep, 45 there. Drop leg holster. Just a fantastic figure, man. I really like this guy. They did a good job. I can't really say anything bad about it. It's a top number 5 pick at Spirit, Iron Knife, and Freedom. Number 4, Serama. So I never had Serama as a kid. I had Zartan and maybe one of the Dreadnoks. Didn't have all the Dreadnoks, but I love the group. And this is just a great nod to the original character. It comes with different hits, hair. I like this one a little bit. I go back and forth. But she originally, I think, had a knife that you heat up in a pack, and it comes with that. The jeans look good. I'm not really a fan of this pink here, see-through. I'd almost rather it be like skin tone to me instead of having pink undergarments. But the boots look really well done. We got spurs on it for some reason. We got a chain hanging down, knife on the side. We've got her gun looks good. Her gun is basically the AR platform with a knife, a saw blade attachment underneath, which is in line with the original weapon and with the Dreadnoks. Her outfit is kind of like punk rock with the pink half jacket, but she looks really good. The face sculpt is really well done. Nothing I can say bad, and to me, it's a great sign of the Dreadnoks to come. We know they're coming. You got Zartan, you got her. You got to do Buzzer, Ripper, Torch, and all the other ones. What was it? Xandar, Monkey Wrench. God, I can't name them all right now, but I am excited to see what they come out. This figure really does it for me. It looks good on the shelf. I like the different color variations. Sometimes we get a lot of Cobra Joe, you get a lot of green, a lot of blue, and this is really outstanding. Even from the inside of the thighs with this brown rib. On the pants, knee pads look appropriate. I mean, it's really well done. They get a good job with this figure. I have no complaints at all. The 2 hair attachments, you can go either way. You can go original like the toy, or kind of give her a new updated look, like multicolored and like the kind of the shave size with the longer in the back. But definitely an awesome figure. That is number 4, Serena. Number 3, Crimson Guardsman. So number 3 and number 2 to me are super interchangeable, but there are so many things that I really like about this figure. All the gear, all the detailing. The detail is really where it shines. All the stuff on the uniform, the silver Cobra, the braids, the emblems, the patches, the mask, everything looks really well done. It's just a lot of stuff that you don't see on a lot of the other Cobras. Even the belt and all that, tons of detailing here for the swords and the knives. We got stripes on the wrist here. The backpack looks appropriate. It comes with a realistic M16 with bayonet attached on there. Everything looks right. I mean, we've got a 2-sight, the barrel shroud, this, the carrying handle. Really well done, accurate representation of this weapon. It comes with a pistol. The sword is fine for me. I like it. It's kind of different. It's well painted. The only thing is the sword sheath is kind of bent coming out of the packaging, but everything else, the boots, the pouches on the boots, the buckles, lots of detailing. I just love everything they did about the uniform. To me, that's where this thing really shines. I got 2 of them, and I think that'll be it. But man, just all this detailing with the buttons, stripes, even the collar, insignias, the mask looks really well done. We've got attachment, which I can only figure for nods. But man, this is 3. He could have been 2. The only reason 2 is because 2 was such a surprise for me how well it was done. But this guy is a solid figure and must be in your collection if you're collecting G.I. Joe Classified. Number 3, Crimson Guardsman. Number 2, Sergeant Slaughter. Total surprise. Didn't realize how good it was going to be. It is fantastic. It looks like it came out the show. There's so many cool things about it. He's got size and preference. Presence, not preference, but preference too, maybe. But presence. I did a comparison video versus the Valaverse. You can check it out on the channel. The video did really well. He really is large compared to that version from Valaverse, but he is a great figure. He looks just like the cartoon. I mean, the black undershirt. We've got the pants, the Marine Corps stuff and everything with the belt and the buckle. It comes with an AK, which is fine. I thought it might have been a little weird at the point, but the weapon is appropriate. It looks realistic enough. It's not spacey or anything like that. It comes with other stuff I don't have pictured here. It comes with a little action figure himself that's really cool. His whistle for getting the troops trained and everything, when the Joes were slacking off and almost got beat. The hat, it's got sergeant stripes on the hat. Looks well done. It's not loose or anything. It fits his head good. The head sculpt is good. The main thing about this guy is his presence and size, man. And he's big. He is really big. Let's see. Versus, just let me bring Crimson Guardsman in. So he it's hard to see it here, but he's a little bit taller than the Crimson Guardsman. And these guys are supposed to be Special Forces trained guys. So he's really well done. I think the reason why he got number 2, he's just was so much better than what I anticipated. It was kind of an afterthought. I was like, well, I already have one Sergeant Slaughter. I'll get this one just to see. But man, when you put him in there on the shelf with the Joes, he towers over everybody. He looks right. He's got the only thing I would say that I do not like is it would have been nice for him to be pinless. The pin showing is, I don't like the way pins look on like skin. It always looks off-putting to me. If there was a way to go pinless with a figure like this, I think that's the way to go. But that's really the only thing I can say, man. Just a lot of great things about this figure, and just his presence. The boots look good. the uniform. I mean, it's nothing outlandish or anything, but when you set him on the shelf with the Joes, man, you're like, wow, this is a solid figure. And he is about the only one that can really go toe-to-toe with Serpentor. So, number 2, Sergeant Slaughter. Number 1, Serpentor. Could there be any doubt? I mean, honestly, this guy would be in most people's top 10 for sure, and probably 1 or 2 at least. This is simply the best G.I. Joe Classified series released so far of any of the figures, any of the years. To me, they did such an exceptional job. One, the price point, $80, a nice size vehicle. The figure comes with tons of accessories. The uniform outfit looks great, soft goods. 2 minor nitpicks for me is, would have been nice to have a wired cape and maybe some different, hand and head attachments or whatever, like different faces. But man, the air chariot is fantastic. It looks great. We've got removable weapons, tons of detailing on there. The mouth opens up, the fangs come out. The gold plastic looks really good. I'm putting it on like a clear thing right now. I wish it did kind of come with some, maybe a stand, but $80. That just proves that they can do smaller vehicles. They can do claws. They can do different things like that. Maybe Destro's a spoiler. Maybe, different smaller things. I know we're doing the trouble bubble or whatever, but there's different smaller things that can be done in that 100 to 120. Maybe you could do a small like Jeep, like the Vamp or whatever, with some attachments for 150. You don't have to do HasLab for every single vehicle when you can release something like this. Just an exceptional figure. I can't say enough good things about it. I really have nothing negative to say. It even comes with a different abdominal crunch at the top that like does the side to side thing that you see on like the little bit of the higher end figures. I have not seen on any G.I. Joe Classified series releases so far that I'm aware of, and hopefully we'll see it again. But this guy is a fantastic choice. I mean, to me, the air chariot is exceptional, and then when you pair it with the figure for $80, I cannot say enough good things about it. It's not priced too high. I think it's priced appropriate. You take the figure and say that's a $30-some figure, and then you take in all the different things with the vehicle. I think that's fair. I think we could see more things coming down the line in this line release like this. But yeah, even the Cobra emblems, we've got detailing tamped on there, caution. The fan spins around in the back. No way this couldn't be number 1 choice. And when we were talking, over the previous couple of years, I said, what figures do you really want to see? This was the guy. This was the one. I said, Serpentor and Air Chariot. And they released it. And that's why it's number 1. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Probably went a little bit longer than what I wanted to in the beginning. But these are the top 10 Joes for me for 2022. I really appreciate you watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Which Joes are your top 10? Or is there any Joes that you didn't see here that really think would be in the top 10 that I missed? Some notable mentions: the Blue Ninjas, I like them. Kamakura was good. The Twins are okay. I still haven't opened one of the Twins, but I don't know. They're just okay, right? So they're nothing exceptional to me. They may be in the top 20 or whatever, but okay. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, hit that subscribe button at the top, and we'll see you down the road. Yo, Joe.